Let's do question number 3. So can someone please read out question number 3, please? Question number 3 from the
Ma'am,
last exercise. Yes.
yeah, I'll just take my book.
Quickly. Anyone else has the book? Hmm.
Exercise number?
The last exercise of surface areas and volumes.
Ma'am, 13.8.
Yes.
Okay. The diameter of a metallic ball is 4.2 centimeter. What is the mass of the ball if the density of the metal is 8.9 grams per centimeter cube?
Okay, so this again talks about, and for those of you who were not present in the previous classes, we will just revise the formulae that we have covered for volume of sphere. So you see, volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, this is the volume of a sphere. And then here it's talking about density, right? So as you must be already aware, density is equal to, or let me write it like this, density is equal to, yes, density is what? What is density?
Mass by volume.
Mass by volume. Avni, are you aware of this? Density equals mass by volume.
No, ma'am.
Okay, so now you know. Fine. If you look at the recordings, you will be able to understand it better. So we will just move on with the lesson now. So to formulate, just need to remember those. Density is mass by volume. Density not just of sphere, of anything. Density of anything is equal to mass of that object divided by the volume of that object. And we studied volume of cone before this. Now we are studying volume of sphere. Okay, so this is the formula for volume of sphere, 4 by 3 pi r cube.
Okay.
Now in this question, they are telling you what all is given. Diameter. Diameter is how much? Yes. I need responses.
4.2 centimeters.
4.2 centimeters diameter is given. And they're asking you the mass of the ball. What is the mass of the ball? And density is given. Density is how much?
Density is 8.9 gram per centimeter cube.
Yes, that is the unit, okay? You will not write gram because gram is mass. So gram per centimeter cube. Because you see, when you're writing density, look at the formula of density. The formula of density is what? Mass by volume. So mass, the unit of mass is what? It can be kg also, but let's talk about gram for now. The unit of mass is gram. Volume is centimeter cube, right? So gram per centimeter cube is the unit of density. So they're asking you the mass. How can we find the mass?
Mass is equal to density, diameter by density.
Mass is equal to diameter by density. And from where have we found this formula?
Like if one is missing, so we can put that on shift.
Look at both of these formulae and then tell me. We have the formulae, right? We can't just put anything anywhere. We have certain facts, certain formulae. In those formulae we have to use. And in those formulae we have to substitute the values. So we are we are asked about the mass of this sphere.
Now first we need to find the volume because we don't know the volume. To
Hmm.
find
Okay.
the
Then
mass, we have to
then
find the volume also.
fine. So how will we find the volume?
4 by 3 pi r cube.
What is R?
R is 2.1.
Very good. Okay, so we will be able to find the volume. After finding the volume, what will we do?
So over here, volume is the denominator. We take it like to the other side, so it's divided. It will be multiplied. So density multiplied by volume is equal to mass.
Very good. Okay, so let's get started in this. So radius is 2.1 centimeters. So yes, now quickly find out the volume. The first step is finding out the volume of the sphere, of the ball. 4 by 3 into 4 by 3 pi r cube. And as always, we will mention the formula that we have used. Okay, is equal to 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r cube, which is 2.1 into 2.1 into 2.1. 0.3, 0.1. Quickly, someone tell me how much will the volume come out to be? Yes? Is my calculation correct? Or is the answer something else? Prishita, what answer are you getting for the volume?
I'm doing the decimal calculations.
Okay. Abdul, where is he? Abdul Jabbar. Yes, Abdul Jabbar.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you getting the answer for volume as?
Ma'am, I'm still doing it. Ma'am, I just joined right now.
Ah, okay. Zen, see, this is why you need lots and lots of practice, because in your exams you won't have so much time to do the calculations. So you'll have to practice so that when the time of the exam comes during your exam, you can quickly do the calculations.
what is the next chapter you're taking?
Next chapter. So we have 3 chapters remaining after this. We have quadrilaterals, we have circles, and we have statistics. Each of you tell me which one you want to do. Avni?
Circles.
Circles. Okay. Preshita, what about you? Preshita?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Which one? Preshita, tell me.
Oh, I was on mute.
Huh.
Yeah. Mom, I got 27.38.
Acha, okay, but right now I'm asking after this chapter, do you want to do quadrilaterals or circles or statistics?
Mom, circle.
Statistics, ma'am.
Circles. Acha, statistics. Abdul Jabbar is saying. See,
Is there
statistics.
any
Huh?
deleted portions in circles?
Sorry?
Is there any deleted portions in circles?
Deleted portions.
Ma'am, some exercises are missing. Not
Because I
there.
have the
Missing.
old textbook.
You have the old textbook. Avni, I will send you the new textbook. Okay? Or you can just download it yourself.
But when I find Google, it's the old only. It's the old textbook only.
No, no, no. See, download it from the official website of NCRT. Okay, let me just type it here. Wait a minute.
And we don't have proofs in mathematics.
No, no, no. That is not a chapter. That is just a part of the appendix.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. So, on this website, whatever books are there, they're all the new syllabus. Okay. Can I attach a document here? Yes. So, I am just going to send you the textbook. Wait a minute. I'm sending the textbook in the chat box. Okay. I think these are different chapters. So I think I have just now sent surface areas and volumes. Wait, I will send circles. You want circles, right? Yes, Avni?
Some circles.
Let me know if the one that I have sent is circles or something else.
We have circle in the textbook.
Yeah, okay. Preshita, what are you saying?
No, ma'am, just that the circle is there.
It is there, but Avni's question was, are there any deleted topics in that chapter, the circles chapter? So I said you can take
Okay.
a look at it yourself. You can compare the two things. All right. Okay. So moving forward, uh, Preshita, please check your calculations, okay? Because the answer is
Yeah.
supposed to be
Yeah.
38.808 centimeter cube.
Yes, ma'am. I'll
Now,
check it.
now the next step is what? We have to find the mass. We have to find the mass. So mass is equal to density multiplied by volume. Okay. And all right, so yeah, we were discussing which chapter to start after this. Avni, when is your next exam?
January last and February first week.
Feb first week is your periodic test.
Two.
Periodic
Post
test
midterm.
2. Post
I have my periodic test on 20 November.
20 November.
Yeah.
Avni, Feb first week, right? And Abdul Jabbar, I think yours is right around the corner. When is yours?
No.
Yeah, when is your next exam or
Ma'am, next
test?
is pre-boards, ma'am. It's like December 3rd.
December 3rd.
Third.
December 3rd or December 3rd week?
No, third, ma'am. Third
December
date.
3rd. So your pre-boards are starting on December 3rd.
Yes.
Right, okay.
And
And
then January again we have pre-boards.
so you have two pre-boards.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. And as for Avni, in Feb first week, your periodic test is there, and Abdul Jabbar, before your second periodic test is over, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine.
And then after that, we will only get 1 week or 2 weeks of break. Then we have again finals.
Finals. Okay, fine. Acha, Preshita, please tell me your syllabus for your upcoming test, which is on 20 November.
Yes, ma'am. We have circles, quadrilaterals,
And
and Heron's formula. No, no, no. Yeah, Heron's formula. We did not have Heron's formula this in this test.
okay, fine. So we will be
Yeah.
doing circles itself. Okay,
Okay.
is that fine, Abdul Jabbar?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm? Anyway, so now, did you find out the mass then? 8.9 multiplied by the volume. Has anyone found the answer yet? What happened? Why is it taking so long for the calculation? It's just calculation.
Ma'am, it's 300 something 1 minute. I can't.
300? How much? Okay, so you can solve this on your own. It will be somewhere around 345. Somewhere around 345. Okay. It'll be point something something, whatever it is. But this
Ma'am, I
should be
found
the how much?
345.3912.
Okay. 0.3912. And what is the unit?
Gram per centimeters cube.
What are we finding?
Mass.
So,
Gram.
unit of gram. All right. Next question quickly. Fourth one. The diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. A similar question we had in the previous exercise also, remember? The diameter of the moon,
Yeah.
let's say dm, I'm going to put a subscript m, okay, is approximately equal to 1/4 the diameter of the earth. So
So
you understand what
yeah.
is dm and de, right?
Yes. Dm is diameter of the moon and d is diameter of Earth.
Now, what fraction of the volume of the Earth is the volume of the moon? Basically, it is saying volume of the moon is equal to what multiplied by volume of the Earth. Basically, you're supposed to find the ratio between them. So they're asking you volume of the moon is to volume of Earth is what? What is this ratio? Okay. So we know that volume of, let's say, okay, volume of moon by volume of Earth. This is going to be how much? 4 by 3 pi rm now. Because you can't just write r over here also and in the denominator also. Because they're different radii, right? So we're gonna just put rm. 4 by 3 rm cube and 4 by 3 pi r e cube. So 4 by 3 gets cancelled, pi and pi gets cancelled. You are left with rm by re whole cube. Now, what is rm? See, diameter is 1 by 4th of diameter of moon is 1 by 4th of diameter of Earth. So if you just, what is radius of the moon? Radius of the moon is diameter by half, right? Sorry, diameter by 2, right? Half of the diameter is the radius. This is something we know already. So if you want to find the radius, just divide the diameter by 2. So your radius is just going to be radius of moon is equal to dm by 2 is equal to 1 by 4 de by 2. Okay. So which is basically 1 by 8. No. Yeah, 1 by 4 de by 2, which is 1 by 4. 1 by 4 radius of the Earth. Till here, is it clear or should I repeat?
It's clear.
Okay. Abdul Jabbar, is it clear, dear?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now Rm and Re, what is the relation between them? Rm is 1 by 4th of Re. So Rm, I am just going to write it as 1 by 4th of Re. Denominator, so this Rm, I have written it as 1 by 4 Re. Okay. Then we have again in the denominator, we have Re, that I'm going to write it as it is. Okay. And then we have this whole cube outside. So here, what is going to happen inside this bracket? Can you take a guess? Yes. What will happen inside the bracket? Hmm. Avni?
Will RE and RE get cancelled?
Yes. Re and Re will get cancelled. So what are we left with? We are left with
1
1
by
by 4
cube.
whole cube.
Whole
And 1 by 4 whole cube is basically 1 by 4 cube, right? And what is 4 cube? 64. See, these calculations should be on your fingertips. The squares from 1 to 20, 1 square to 20 square should be on your fingertips. And 1 cube to 10 cube should be again on your fingertips. Okay. All right. So what have we seen? The volume of the moon is equal to volume of moon by volume of Earth is 1 by 64. Or in other words, if you take the VE to the other side, you get VM, volume of the moon, equals 1 by 64 multiplied by VE. This is what we had to find. They had asked what fraction of it is this. So that is what we have found. Is this question clear? Preshita, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone else? Any doubts? Okay. So shall we move on to the next question?
Yeah.
Fifth question we did in the previous class. Let's do the sixth one. Can you read it out, Avni?
A hemispheric tank is made up of an iron sheet 1 centimeter thick. If the inner radius is 1 meter, then find the volume of the iron used to make the tank.
Hmm. Let's first imagine this. Let's first visualize this. They're saying there's a tank which is in the shape of a hemisphere. Like in the olden times, people used to have, um, they used to, like emperors and all, they used to have this bathtub kind of thing, which was hemispherical in shape. Have you ever visited any of those? No? Okay, maybe the next time you visit India, you can visit the monuments. For example, in Agra also they have. Okay. So this is like a hemispherical bathtub kind of thing, a tank. It is made up of an iron sheet, which is 1 centimeter thick. So again, if you remember the surface area of a sphere, that thing when we were doing, we we had a similar question, right? There was a bowl and there was an inner radius, there was a thickness, there was an outer radius. Remember? Who remembers it? Everyone forgot? Okay. Let's just take a look at it again. So if you take
The
a
thickness
top
is the
view,
outer radius minus the inner radius.
yeah. So if you take a look at this tank from above, like the top view of the tank, then you're gonna see it like this. Okay, it's gonna be like this. All right. It's a little irregular. Uh, okay, there you go. So this portion, just a minute. This portion is made up of iron. Okay, and they are saying it is made up of yeah, this the thickness of this portion is how much? Avni, how much is the thickness of this portion?
The outer layer, right, ma'am?
The thickness of this portion,
1 centimeter.
1 centimeter. So from here to here, it is 1 centimeter. And they are saying the inner radius is 1 meter. The inner radius. So from here to here, it is 1 meter. And they're asking you to find the volume of the iron used to make the tank. So can you just visualize and just think about it? What are they asking us to find here? Or what should we do in this case? Yeah.
We can take the volume of a hemisphere.
Okay, volume of hemisphere. But remember over here, there are going to be two hemispheres. One is going to be the outer one and one is going to be the inner one.
Then can't we add them both up?
Why would you add them?
So it will be a complete, you know, circle.
Hmm. See, one of them has a bigger radius and one of them has a smaller radius. They are both of different sizes. The outer one, the outer hemisphere, if you look at it, the outer radius is more than the inner radius, right? Did you understand what are they asking us to find over here? They are asking us to find that this tank is made up of some material, right? They're asking you to find how much volume of iron is used to make this tank. Meaning you have to find out the volume of the iron that is present over here. So what does that mean? For that, you have to find out the volume. Yes,
That means the thickness of the tank, right? If it's 1 centimeter, we know that
the
the
thickness is 1 centimeter. Yes, but that is just the thickness, and thickness is something you can measure in a scale. It is a one-dimensional quantity. That is why it is centimeter, not centimeter square or centimeter cube. It is just centimeter. because it is a one-dimensional quantity. They are asking you to find the volume of the iron, basically the volume of this entire thickness portion. Preshita, how will you do this? Abdul Jabbar, Preshita, Zain. Hmm.
So,
Yes, Abdul Jabbar. How will you do this?
first
You
find the radius of the this thing.
first find the
Radius.
which radius?
The outer radius.
Okay, what will the outer radius be? Look at this figure
Inner
and tell me.
radius plus thickness of the
Huh. And that will be
1.01
very good. 1.01 what?
meter.
Meters. Very good. Okay. Then after finding the radius, what do we do?
The ma'am, what else have been given in the question? Like,
That's it. That's all that is
ma'am, then
given.
2 by 3 pi r cube.
Okay, that is a
Um,
formula. I am asking what is the concept that we are going to use here? What are we trying to do here? You're on the right path. You just have to express uh, your answer in a different way. Yes, Abdul Jabbar.
Ma'am, I don't have the question with me right now, so
Okay, I will repeat the question. The question is it's a hemispherical tank. It is made up of iron sheet, and the thickness of this iron sheet is 1 centimeter. Now they're saying if the inner radius is 1 meter, which we have already mentioned over here, the inner radius is 1 meter. Find the volume of the iron required to make the tank. Volume of this iron.
ma'am, CSA.
CSA. That would be the area though.
And volume, how do you find of steel? Ma'am?
See, now pay attention, all of you. This is if you have to, let's say if you have to find, there's a sphere, okay? There is a ball. Maybe let's say it's a bowling ball. Okay, it's not like your football or basketball, it's a bowling ball. Means it is solid from inside. There are two different things. There are two different kinds of solid objects. One is which is completely solid from inside, for example the earth. Okay, meaning there is no hollow space in it. The other kind of thing is like a football or a basketball, that there is just an outer portion and inside it is hollow. So there are two things. One is solid and the other is hollow. So you can have solid sphere and hollow sphere. You can have solid cone, hollow cone, solid cylinder, hollow cylinder, etc. Okay. Yes, Avni was saying something.
Can we find it by subtracting the inner volume and the outer volume?
Yeah, that is what we're going to do. So what are we going to do here is imagine that you have a a solid sphere, okay? Or let's say you have a solid hemisphere. Can you imagine a solid hemisphere? Imagine that over here, like this looks like a bowl. Imagine that it wasn't a bowl. Imagine that it was solid. The entire thing is made up of some metal, let's say
Hmm.
iron. Okay. Now you want to scoop in some portion. You want to scoop out some portion that is again hemispherical. Okay. So the portion that you have scooped out, after scooping out that portion, you still have some metal remaining, right? That metal, how will you find the area of that metal? Sorry, volume of that metal. You will find out the volume of the original thing, the entire hemisphere, and then you will subtract the volume of the smaller hemisphere inside it. Is this clear, Abdul Jabbar?
Yes, ma'am.
So what we are going to do is we are going to find the volume of the or if I were to explain this in two-dimensional forms, let's say you have a circle here, and you had these kind of questions in your seventh grade as well. Let's say you have a circle here, okay, and there is another circle inside of this, and I am asking you to find the area of this pink portion. Remember, this is a circle, so we are talking about area, not volume. Circle is two-dimensional, area is two-dimensional, right? So I am asking you to find the area of this shaded portion. What did we used to do? We used to find the area of the big circle minus area of the smaller circle, and that would give us our required area, the
Hmm.
shaded portion. Remember? So that is the same thing what we are doing over here, except that here we are subtracting volumes. We are finding volumes first. So, all right, so let's find the volume of this. So what we have to do, we have to find volume of um, iron, the iron required to make this, the pink portion basically, is equal to volume of outer hemisphere.
minus volume of inner hemisphere.
Very good. Minus volume of inner hemisphere. So
So
kindly
it
note this
will
down.
be
Yes, it will be
it will
4,
be
4 by 3 pi, let's say capital R. I'm going to write the, um, instead of R, we can just write capital R cube minus 4 by 3 pi small r cube. Okay. And 4 by 3 pi comes out as common. The outer radius.
we can't take 2 by 3.
Oh, yes, you're right. Very good. It's going to be 2 by 3 because it is hemisphere. So it's going to be half of the sphere. Okay, good. So 2 by 3 pi. Now, outer radius is how much?
1.01 meter.
1.01 meter cube minus the smaller radius is how much? The inner radius is 1 meter cube, right? So 1 cube. So then 2 by 3 pi, and we're going to put the value of pi after a while. This becomes 1.01 whole cube minus 1, because 1 cube is again 1 itself. So, acha, we can use that formula over here. A cube minus B cube. What is A cube minus B cube? Come on. Not that long ago that we did this.
A square
It is Abdul Jabbar. A cube minus B cube is
A cube minus B cube is A square minus B square
A square minus B square. No.
plus
A cube no.
Okay, flip through your notes. Flip through your notes and go to that chapter. I think it was the polynomials chapter.
Yeah, a cube plus b cube minus 3ab into a
No,
minus b.
bache. That is
Ma'am,
A plus B whole cube or A minus
Okay.
B
I
whole cube.
found
I am
it.
asking. Yes,
It
yes,
is
Avni.
a plus b bracket a square minus ab plus b square.
Hmm. A square minus AB plus B square. Uh, are you sure it's going to be plus AB over here? I have a feeling it should be minus AB here and plus AB here. Please check.
That only I wrote in my notebook.
What have you written? You have written plus over here.
Yeah, plus. And then minus.
See, a cube minus b cube. Is that the one you are checking?
One minute.
Check again.
It was A plus. Yeah.
So this one has to be b minus, because when this over here, when it is minus, then this thing should be minus and this thing should be plus. Fine. All good. So let's apply this. A minus b is what? 1.01 minus 1 multiplied by 1.01 whole square plus a into b is just the same thing. So 1.01 plus b square is 1. So this becomes 0.01 into a square, 1.01 whole square. One zero two zero one 1.0201 plus 2.01. Quickly calculate this. Tell me what will it be over here in the bracket, in this bracket. So I'm just going to approximate it as 3.03. Okay. And multiplied with 0.01. So 2 decimal places, 1, 2, 1, 2. So 0.0303. Yes. Are you all getting the same thing? Is anyone calculating? Let me know what you all are getting. Okay, I'll wait. Yes, Preshita, Avni, Abdul Jabbar. Yes, Abdul Jabbar, what are you getting?
No, still having.
I'm getting around 2.020201.
After solving this?
No, I was solving the down one, the down part.
Acha, this one. No, see, it can't be 2 point something, na? Because over here it is minus. So just think about it. It is 1 point something whole cube minus 1 whole cube. So it's obviously going to be less than 1 itself, right? Yes. So just recheck your formula and Here, what we are going to have is 3 will get cancelled in this way, 0.0101. So this is going to be 2 into 3.14 into 0. I'm just going to write 0.1. Okay, so that's going to be 6.28 into 0.01, which is 0.0628 meter cube. We could have taken this in centimeters as well, you know, it would have been easier. Question number, what is this? It's gonna be, anyway, we can just leave it like this. Yes, you're supposed to get something close to this. 0.06 something. Yes. Okay, you can calculate this by yourself. We will be moving forward. So is this question clear to everyone? How did we find the volume of the iron? The concept is clear?
Yes, ma'am,
Yes,
clear.
ma'am.
Okay. Let's move on then. The seventh one is pretty easy. It says find the volume of a sphere whose surface area is 154 centimeter square. Can someone tell me what are we supposed to do in this question?
And we'll find the total surface area of a sphere.
Surface area is already given. 154 centimeter square is the area.
Ma'am, then volume we need to find, right?
How will we find?
With the formula.
Is there any formula you have that gives you that is a relation between the surface area and volume of a sphere? There's no direct formula, right? You will
Yeah.
have to, from the surface area is given. So from that you can find the radius, and from the radius you can find the volume. Yeah. So let's first find, Avni, is this concept clear?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Hmm. So surface area is equal to 154 centimeter square given in the question, right? Surface area, what is the formula for surface area of a sphere? Who will tell me? Look at your notes if you need. Hurry up. What is the surface area of a sphere? Riaz, Zain, Munir.
D is equal to 4 by 3 pi r d cube. Yeah.
You're talking about the volume. I'm asking what is the formula for surface area of a sphere? Preshita, what is the surface area of a sphere formula?
Ma'am, I'll report the minutes.
Ma'am, D is equal to 4 pi d square.
Bacha, what is D?
But here there's only radius though.
Ma'am, volume is 4
No,
by
we
3
are
pi
talking about surface area.
4 pi r square.
4 pi r square. Okay. R is the radius. So surface area is 4 pi r square. Don't forget these things. And we even revised them in the previous class. Preshita, do you remember?
Yes,
Here,
ma'am, I just checked my list.
we were just revising all of these. So surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r square. So yes, 4 pi r square is equal to 154 centimeter square. Okay. Now, I'm not going to substitute these values. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write r is equal to 154 by 4 pi, and you can say to the power 1 by 2. Is this clear to everyone?
Clear.
Yeah. How did it become 1 by 2? Because over here it was r square, right? So when that square went to the other side, it became 1 by 2. It became square root, and we know that square root means power 1 by 2. So this is your r. Now coming to the volume. Volume is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? So 4 by 3 into pi into r cube. R is 154 by 4 pi whole to the power 3 by 2. 3 by 2 basically means this thing multiplied by 154 by 4 pi to the power 1 by 2. Okay. See, 3 by 2 is nothing but 1.5. And 1.5 can be written as 1 plus half. So that is why I have written this thing separately, power 1. Okay. And this thing separately, power half. Is this thing till here, is it clear to everyone? If there's anything you didn't understand, please ask. Abdul Jabbar, is this clear? Yes, Abdul Jabbar, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
And Avni?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay. So see, this 4 pi and this 4 pi will get cancelled. So here we are left with 154 by 3 into root of 154 by 4, and then that is root of, or you can just say root of 4 pi. So 154 by 3 into root of 4 is 2, right? So 1 by 2 comes out. And then root of 154 by pi. Pi, you can write it as 22 by 7. So this 22 and this thing gets cancelled because it is into 7. 22 into 7 is 154. So 7 sevens are 49. So 154 by 3 into 1 by 2 into 7, because it's root 7 into 7. So that's 7 itself. So here we have that is 77 into 7. What is that? 539 by 3. Can someone please calculate this quickly and tell me what is 539 by 3 equal to when it comes to decimals? Is this calculation clear to everyone, or do you want me to repeat it? I will repeat it as long as I will repeat it until it is clear to every single person. Avni, is the calculation clear to you?
Ma'am, it's clear.
Abdul Jabbar?
Sir.
Okay. Preshita?
Ma'am.
Then quickly calculate 539 by 3 and tell me.
$179.
Exactly equal to 179? This is
Yeah.
not divisible by 179. 539 is not divisible by 179.
Oh,
It should
oh.
be 179 point something, right?
Yeah. I just.
Acha, by the way, coming Friday, you all will have a test from this chapter, okay?
Okay.
And please be very well prepared so that when you attempt the test, you will also feel happy about yourself. You will also feel proud about yourself. And the teacher will also feel nice correcting your answer sheet. Okay? And yeah, time management is very important because a lot of you leave a lot of questions in the test, even though you know, even though you have practiced a lot, and even though you have knowledge of all of the questions.
Ma'am,
Point
179.613.
six, not 613, 179.6666, basically 6 bar. Okay, so
Oh,
it's going to be 179 point. You can write it as 67. And the units, what will the units be? Centimeter cube, right? By centimeter cube, because here we have everything in centimeters. We were able to do only 3 questions today, which is not very good. No, 4 questions. We should be able to do more questions in one class, right? So please practice and especially work on your calculation speed, all of you. Any doubts from today's class?
No, ma'am, no doubts.
Yes, Avni, what did you say?
Ma'am, I said no doubts.
Acha, okay. Okay, thank you, Abdul Jabbar. Thank you, Avni.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Okay, bye. Good night.
Good night, ma'am.